Darren, great win for you guys as a group. I guess I'll ask you about both Domantas and Malik and you know, kind of the milestones they reached, the records they set tonight. Like, what can you say about you know, the marks they've achieved and what those things mean to the team?
Well, B-Jack wasn't trying to pass, so I was like, Malik, you should have got that. But no, he's been great for us. Ever since he's been here, I think he's expanded his game. I don't think people realize how good of a playmaker he was. One coming into the league, and then our first couple of years in the league. But you know, we've really given him that freedom, and I think he's done a great job with it. And then Domas, I mean, night in, night out, he's come up big for us. Like I said, we talked about before how I think immune people are to it. Like no one outside of, you know, basically us talks about it. But that's obviously a hard thing to do, and there's a reason that not many people have done it. But he comes ready to play every night. He hasn't missed a game this year. He's on track to play all 82, obviously, knock on wood, whatever this is. But he's not just playing every game, he's contributing and he's making an impact every single night that he's out there.
De'Aaron, Damian Lillard, 2 of 12 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. What did you guys do to slow him down? Just how proud are you of Keon Ellis for stepping up?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, I think a lot of that had to do with Keon. Just being able to pressure the ball. He's long, very active. He's able to get through screens. I think he was big for us. And then, obviously, when Davion's on him, just continuing to pressure the ball, getting through screens, fighting, just making him have to work. I think those two guys were big on him tonight. And obviously, there are times where we got lucky. That happens. You're not gonna every single shot won't. You can't contest every single shot. There are times where you have to get lucky. But I think we did a great job on tonight.
Yeah, you're hearing a lot of talk recently about spray threes on one end and then closeouts on the other, and I felt like you guys did a good job of both tonight. Just how good does that feel with how much of an emphasis there had been on that?
I think we played a great game. I think defensively we were physical. Obviously, you know, we gave up more free throws than we wanted to, but I think we were physical, and that kind of just trickled onto everything. I think we were able to defend the paint well, and then we were able to get out to shooters. And I think defensively we did a great job, and I think that fueled our offense. Obviously, we scored 130 points, but even if we didn't play that well offensively, if we have an even below average game and we score 110, like we still win this game by 15. So it was, I think, what we did defensively was our. There was one other game it might have been a Denver game maybe at home, I think. But I think those are two of the most complete games that we've played this year.
When y'all go to the 3-guard lineups, whether it's you, Malik, and Keon, you, Malik, and Davion, whichever the combination is, what advantages do you think y'all have?
I mean, obviously the one thing that we really focus on when three of us are out there is rebounding, because we know that we're small, but I think you have any combination of me, Keon, and Davion out there, I think the ball pressure skyrockets. You being able to, at times, you know, if obviously a lot of times, especially when I'm out there, they cross match. Like I'm a shooting guard or a wing is guarding me, so then the point guard is guarding somebody else. So it's a lot easier for like Keon or Davion to go ahead and already pick them up. Or if we're cross matching another way and I'm able to pick them up, we're just able to give them different looks and throw different things out there. And then offensively, especially with the way that Davion's shooting the ball and Keon's shooting the ball, I think it opens up a lot more for us offensively, being able to attack closeouts, get downhill. You have multiple guys who can touch the paint, and obviously we just talked about spray threes. It allows that to open up even more when we have 3 guards out there.
Box, first off, camera caught you in the bench.
Kevin's reaction was crazy. He was. I don't know if y'all saw. I hit him on the head. He's from upstate. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Like, that's the first thing that Worldwide Wold posting. That's the first thing that people are gonna see is how we react. And he got him for sure.
You joked after the most recent game just about playing up or down the level of competition and playing against great teams. Of course, Milwaukee's a great team, but what about tonight do you feel is repeatable that this team can continue to do?
I mean, I think they've had the best. They've had the best offense since the break. I think, but I mean, just what we did physically, just being able to try to stop them. I mean, I think they had 12 points in the paint in the second half, ended with 42. I'm almost certain that they averaged a lot more than 42 points in the paint. Obviously, we have to be able to adjust how they're officiating. Sometimes it's like nothing you can do about it, but even with that said, I think the way that we were able to guard, the way that we were just keeping our hands on them and trying to dictate what they did offensively was great. And that's one thing that can be repeatable. Obviously, you're not going to you're not going to make someone shoot 18% from three all the time. But if we're able to guard the paint like the way that we did tonight, you put yourself in a great position.
De'Aaron, guys forced 13 turnovers, you got 11 steals. I mean, I don't know if you saw that or not, but what you got to say about that? Now, I'll say it again, a lot of these steals been turning into fast break points or some type of conversion.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, obviously we scored 130 points, but a lot of that was fueled by what we were doing defensively. I mean, I had 2, I think Keon had 3, the whole starting lineup, everybody had a steal. That makes it a lot easier to put the ball in the basket. And like I said, whenever for us to reach our full potential, we know that defensively we have to be a team that's able to be disruptive, be able to get out and run, and that makes our offense that much better.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Mike.